or the alien abducting you, because we have a matchup with playoff implications. Number 20.
Yeah, Maryland, Silverfield said it. We got to even be better now. No margin for error.
To be able to have the football in this young man's hands every snap.
And they run it with Quentin Jackson. Give it to Jackson again, and he is stacked up by Sam Brunfield. Got to convert third downs like these. Jenkins pulls it, finds Drayton Dickman, and he is tackled in the flat. Sutton Smith awaits the punt from Alex Baqueta. And a little punt.
Kick activity interference. Kicking team. 15-yard penalty from the spot. First down.
Ankle injury. He practiced in full all week this week. And he's slinging on first down. Dumps it down to DeWosier.
A little bit hobbled, but he got the job done.
Now Lewis hands it to DeWosier, and he is wrapped up. Second and 11. Oh, Lewis slipped. And Lewis, which means the run isn't out of play, but flags fly, and Memphis will move back. Lewis hangs in and connects. It's a first down for Cortez Braham. What a... Lewis keeps it. And Lewis spinning out of a tackle.
And Brendan Lewis makes him pay.
An Ohio transfer, Gianni Spedic.
Sort of the way of the academies, and decided to go with a little bit of triple option and not block everybody. But right there, all of last season.
Jenkins under duress. Roos saw the pressure. Got to watch out for Sutton Smith in the return game. Had the 99-yard kick return for a touchdown against UAB a couple of weeks back. His defense trying to stop Memphis. Certainly didn't do that on the first drive. Lewis dumps it. Marcelo Bussey could not. On 2nd and 9, Lewis spins it to Sutton Smith, who was split out wide. Gets the breather. Lewis keeps. And just runs for what he can. DeWosier slashing ahead to the secondary and still on his feet. A first down.
Well, they sure have to. Not a ton of fans in attendance, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they're a top-ranked team.
Frank Passant in it, running back now. Pocket crumbles. Lewis escapes. On third down, Lewis over the top, and
Brendan Lewis was just trying to take a shot and throws it up there, hoping his receiver can run underneath it.
The Aussie Lachlan Kerrigan, the true freshman, a product of Pro Kick Australia, like so many punters in the game these days.
Yeah, these are the dudes that are going to have to make plays tonight. Braham, obviously the star wide receiver. Kamari Wilson's going to be following.
He has healed from an ankle injury recently.
Yeah, he's finally getting back to being himself. They had...
I just wanted to throw that game into the vacuum seal and move on. Alexander can't quite turn the corner.
And having everyone be in their gaps.
Jenkins, dangerous pass, and it's blown up by Kamari Wilson.
The receiver, now they're going to take a look, and was that a backward pass? And if it was...
Bill Dustin, I think, made it look that way. Here's the call.
It was recovered by the defense. However, a whistle was sounded.
Well, partner, he's had a good one to start.
They give it to DeWosier, 1st and goal for Memphis.
Of the line of scrimmage on defense.
Lewis keeps it.
The only time they didn't score any points was in that UAB game at the end.
Passant.
Around the goal line. Man, he's a guy, you want to get the football in the hands of 22 as well. So they have a wealth of riches.
If they're going to make the college football playoff.
No, the room for error is gone. And that was removed in Birmingham. And look, they've got
a cocktail party in Jacksonville and then a playoff elimination game, Oklahoma and Tennessee. Jenkins on the kick.
7-1.
Quentin Jackson on 3rd and 8. Jenkins feeling the heat.
15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
The second time rises. Memphis has it right near midfield. Lewis drills it. That is caught. Memphis going to try to sneak in a play before the end of the quarter. No, they won't.
I think that comes down to tackling. I think our guys have been in the right place a lot. We have to finish this tackle better.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From that performance.
Rice brings the blitz. Lewis escapes. Brendan Lewis inside the 15. Lewis feeds it to Sutton Smith. Nearing here at Rice. Lewis on the move. Darting inside the 5, looking for the pylon.
By the way, to start the ball game.
Pazant busting through the drywall for his second touchdown tonight.
As this Memphis offense just continues to cook. A great start.
What a game that is in the American. What it has turned out to be the only game between two 7-win teams, maybe in North Texas.
At least a little bit. They haven't moved it at all.
Now right into the teeth of the defense.
Competition, there's no doubt.
The speed option, and Jenkins is cut down.
Set up here, Ted, with this defense. And so to be able to put together all these new faces, it's amazing.
Smith and
10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
A week ago, and so we'll see. Memphis, though, gets that 12 spot. How about that?
And Memphis is
started today. They would be playing Georgia in round 1. If he didn't hit a turf monster at about the 50-yard line, he gets a tripped up or at
again. Room to
big play.
Dozier cutting it back. And
he's able to stick a foot in the ground.
And once again on the doorstep. Once again, Frank Pazant stopped initially.
After review, the runner was short of the goal line. It will be second and goal at the half-yard line.
Matt Adcock. Lewis sneaks it.
Short.
Pazant. No doubt this time.
Spent 5 years at Middle Tennessee. Was their leading rusher all the way back in 2022. There's a connection there.
There you go.
I'm sure there is some sort of a connection. But nonetheless, great performance to start.
Jackson trying to give Rice some semblance of life. The speed option. Jenkins has the first down of the night, and he bursts it. Jenkins went for 20 there. Now he hooks up with Drayton Dickman, who's also on the Rice track teams.
They're on the outside.
First snap for Rice in Memphis territory tonight. And Jackson.
And he just loves the opportunity he's been given here with this new coach in Scott Abel.
Jenkins back to Dickman. How this offense is designed. And Jenkins could have to throw it a lot more tonight, considering the state of the game. He runs here for a couple. To the old regime, when Scott Abel took over, he said, "You're my guy." Jenkins gets drilled as he throws it away. Yeah, for sure. Into the flat. Oh, Aaron Turner stumbling, and that cost him on TFLs. And Rice going for it on 4th and 9, of course. Jenkins connects for Rice. Just trying to cobble something together before the end of the half. Now Turner on the jet sweep.
Scores, but I do like the way that they're getting something going here on offense.
Jenkins pulls it. Open man.
Oh, my goodness.
10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Now Rice does move forward with the penalty on DeMarco Woods. So 1st and goal at the 10. Trouble with the snap and the timing of the play thrown on. Jenkins fires. It's caught.
As Rice puts that foot in the ground, steps into the throw. It was about 72 degrees today. The sun was out shining here in late October. Heard on the air. I mean, that mask doesn't really provide the best acoustics.
That doesn't work. One play here before the 2-minute timeout. Look forward to the half. Memphis out of the 2-minute timeout. And Lewis taking off. Man, that ankle injury really to start the second half too. Rice brings the blitz. Lewis moved off his spot. And he throws it away.
Oh, that was our neighborhood trick or treat, which was
perfect.
last Sunday in October.
Okay. There's no judgment here, Dustin. Trust me. I mean, some kids watch cartoons on Saturday mornings. You watched Halloween.
We learned early.
Lewis to the sideline. Oh, from the up.
As they've got about a minute and 15 to go.
Now it's Duozier. Give me the Chiefs.
Thought we were friends.
Oh, come on.
Have an appointment on Monday to pick our seats.
Monday, okay then. Flag is down in the backfield.
There was a fake.
Number 78, 10-yard penalty, second down.
It's on the right tackle, Travis Burke. Screen for Duozier. And pulled down on third downs tonight. They need 13. Just a three-man rush. Lewis finds Adcock. This is from 37 at the end of the half. And Spedick nails it.
And so far, he looks great tonight.
And Enoch Goda pops it up, trying to find the soft spot, but 14 completions, and he's the leading rusher for Memphis tonight. Frank Pazant has 3 touchdowns.
Now with a passing attack, and he wants his defense to completely clamp down on that once the field flips.
Yeah, Maryland's the real mom. And Duozier gummed up at the line of scrimmage. And the Rice coaches told us this week, this is a big game against that Memphis offensive line to prove that he could be a player on Sundays.
It was a really well-thrown football on the outside to Aaron Turner.
And that triple option attack back to work. Far their best of the night, resulting in the touchdown to Aaron Turner. Jackson again, 3rd and 2. Swing it to Dickman.
By this Rice offense.
Make it the 5th 3 and out of the game for the Owls. Baquette of the punt.
But I'm really looking forward to the next couple of weeks, especially next Friday, as Memphis has to take on Tulane as well.
Lewis fine. Here's the blitz. Lewis goes down. 3rd and 14 after the first sack of the night for Rice. Lewis has a clean pocket this time. And Bryce Anderson's going nowhere. So Rice forcing back-to-back 3 and outs by Memphis to open the second half. Came after it on Kerrigan there. He can dream.
Oh, they've done a tremendous job this season. Started the season 3-0. All those wins came by 20-plus points. They're getting it done on offense. Their type of kids, I mean, it's going to take a little time.
Now Dalen Alexander at 100.
Program, build the tradition, the culture, all those things you talk about, and run this type of offense.
Jenkins on the roll. And the pass is... All right, Jenkins. Time running out. Trying to extend the play. And the pass is caught.
Well, they certainly tightened it up in the last couple of plays, and here they go again.
With Alexander to the edge. Now the pitch off the triple option. Landon Ransom. He can catch passes. He can run it. Up the gut to the sticks. Alexander should think about maybe speeding things up just a little bit.
Just going to say the same thing, partner.
DeAndre Hardiman Jr. Again, it's a good... Hardiman again. Hardiman inside the 20. Quentin Jackson back in at running back. Jenkins trying to find Jackson in the end zone. Oh, that pass.
Yep. By the Owls.
On 2nd and 10, flag is down from behind the play. Jenkins breaks the tackle.
The 12-hour drive, isn't it?
5.
Okay.
But close.
Oh, yeah, north of Dallas.
That's all right.
I was thinking of Lubbock.
Pitch it to Dickman on the revert to convert 3rd and 35.
No.
Duke, flag down. Cooper on the return.
Twice.
Part of his first stint with FSU.
Yeah.
He's had 2 of them in between.
After the play, personal foul. Passing team, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the energy that Ryan Silverfield showed just yesterday in our meetings with him, just off the page is...
Thank you.
Thank you. Go Tigers.
Well, Ryan Silverfield's team did go 3 and out back-to-back drives coming. Just a win tonight in Houston. The win tonight keeps them in the playoff hunt as they head into November.
With some interesting comments by Coach Traylor after that game. And some words exchanged.
Lewis gave up the flat route. Instead, over the top. Lewis breaks a tackle. And eludes
the scenes as he's watching his quarterback, take a couple of big-time shots.
Again, Lewis keeping. About 100 miles to the north is in for Lewis. And Sutton Smith faces 2nd and 10. And the pass is bobbled and dropped. Maryland?
Yeah, it was very similar. He could barely walk on that left ankle after he injured it.
That was on a sack. Maiden. And Thompson on the return. Flag down from behind.
There is no foul for illegal blindside block on the play. First down.
Moments ago. Rice takes over. And
taking a poll here in the booth around the, asking the guys, because we got about 8 people in this tiny little booth, and it's
not ejected. And Jenkins takes off. 3rd and 1 for Rice. And Jenkins surges ahead.
Also does hurt.
Yeah, he's taken a couple of shots on back-to-back plays there before Memphis punted.
Good news for the Tigers.
Good. Very good.
Alexander again, this time for 2 more. Again, you see. And the sidestep inside the 30. Tyvon Byers, the true freshman, remains in at running back for Rice. And Byers. What's the rush on Halloween? Down 38-7. Jenkins down inside the 5, 1st and goal. It's almost Frankenstein. He's pieced it together bit by bit everywhere he's been. Jenkins wrapped up by Wilson.
And another 10-play drive here for this Rice offense.
Jenkins keeps it.
And kind of going backwards.
3rd and goal. Byers picking his way. Jenkins wanted Turner in the flat. Instead,
At the distance of the goal, automatic first down.
That's called against Jaden Dennis. Give it to Byers, and he's through for his first career touch. Chase Allen on for the extra point. Remember, Goda had that knuckleball PAT.
There's so many jobs open right now, more than I can ever remember in my lifetime. And
shared a great story with us yesterday. 2nd and 5 here in Pazant, who had the 3 touchdowns in the first half. Lowering the shoulder ahead past the Memphis up 38-14. The playoff dream absolutely still intact. And Frank Pazant, the real gangster, Maryland Payne, doing all the work here on Halloween. And on the run, DeVilliers.
The game was out of hand, or in hand, I should say. But I'm sure that Coach Summer.
High snap, DeVilliers corrals it.
Short period of time. There's not a lot of time for these guys to build that trust upon one another, especially on the defensive side of the football.